In the quiet streets of the United Kingdom, where daily life moves calmly and predictably, a dark chapter was written, one that remains unfinished to this day. This is not the story of a killer who was caught. This is not a story with closure. This is the story of a serial killer who vanished without a trace. Despite police investigations, forensic science, and decades of effort, the identity of this killer remains unknown. Today, we uncover one of the most disturbing unsolved crime mysteries in British history. Welcome to Euro Crime Vault. The nightmare began quietly. In the late hours of a cold evening, a body was discovered in a residential area of the UK. At first glance, it appeared to be an isolated incident. No witnesses. No forced entry. No immediate suspects. But something felt wrong. The victim showed signs of careful planning. There was no sign of robbery. No random violence. The crime scene was clean, almost too clean. Police classified it as suspicious but did not yet see a pattern. That mistake would cost them years. Chapter 2, a pattern emerges, 2 to 3:30. Months later, another body was found. Different location. Same method. The victims had no connection to each other. Different ages. Different backgrounds. Different neighborhoods. But investigators noticed chilling similarities. The same time window. The same cause of death. The same lack of evidence. This was no accident. The UK was facing a serial killer. What made this case terrifying was not just the murders, but the absence of clues. No fingerprints. No DNA. No reliable eyewitnesses. The killer left behind nothing. Experts believe the murderer had extensive knowledge of police procedures. He avoided cameras, chose victims carefully, and never contacted the media. Unlike many serial killers, he did not seek attention. He wanted invisibility. As fear spread across communities, pressure on law enforcement intensified. Hundreds of officers were assigned to the case. Thousands of interviews were conducted. Suspects were questioned. Profiles were built. Psychologists were consulted. Yet every lead ended the same way, nowhere. The public demanded answers. The media demanded arrests. But the killer remained silent. Then, just as suddenly as it began, it stopped. No more bodies. No more crimes. Weeks turned into months. Months turned into years. Had the killer died? Moved abroad? Or simply decided to stop? No one knows. This sudden disappearance is what makes the case one of the most haunting in UK history. Years later, the case was reopened. Advances in forensic science offered new hope. Old evidence was re-examined using modern DNA analysis. But there was a problem. There was still no DNA. No physical evidence had ever been left behind. The killer had committed what many experts now call a near-perfect crime. Theories continue to circulate. Some believe the killer was a professional. Others believe he was an ordinary man living a double life. One chilling possibility remains. What if he is still alive? Living quietly. Unrecognized. This case remains open. No arrest. No name. No justice. Somewhere in the UK, the truth still exists, hidden in silence. And until that truth is revealed, this story will continue to haunt the nation. This was Euro Crime Vault. Subscribe for more real European crime stories.